Y'all, I'm here at Zilker Park. I'm about to ask a bunch of random people what they do with their time. All right, guys, I'm here with our first contestant. What is?
Aaron.
Here with Kyle, and I'm here with Bo, right down here. What takes up most of your time?
Probably school.
School? Where do you go to school right now?
Bowie High School.
Bowie High School. That's cool.
School would say they wish I worked on that.
Same. That's why I left school.
Right now, probably taking care of Bo.
Taking care of Bo. Look at what Bo's doing right now. Let's get a shot of Bo.
Yeah.
Awesome.
A bit more interesting.
Wow, Bo's got a huge
so,
tongue. Look at Bo's tongue.
Yeah, he's missing his lower jaw, actually.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
wow. So. That's awesome. He's really cute. What takes up most of your time?
Video games.
Video games. What video games do you like?
Valorant.
What's your favorite show on Netflix?
Jeez. Right now, I've been watching a lot of the Marvel stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Survivor is my real guilty pleasure.
Oh, yeah.
And I have watched almost all of the seasons in quarantine, and there's 40.
There's 40 seasons of Survivor?
There is.
That's impressive.
There is.
That's impressive.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh, that's awesome. The Nickelodeon one?
Yeah.
Attaboy. What is your favorite Netflix show?
Probably Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy. That's awesome. I stopped watching Grey's Anatomy after, I think it was season 2. The guy got the tree stuck in his, did you remember that episode?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Yeah, I was just like, that can't be real. That's not, I don't know how I can connect with the show. Anyways. All right, everybody. Here's what's happening. We believe this couple is shooting a TikTok or they're about to propose. I don't know, but I think I might go over there and just see what's up. Hey guys, hey. Hi. My name's Matt. I work at North Point Church and we're shooting a video all about time and how we spend time. And I was just wondering if you guys wanted to be a contestant, answer some questions about time. And
well, she's on a limited amount of time. Yeah, someone
okay.
Get married right in 5
minutes. Beautiful. We will get out of here.
And I'm kind of pressed too.
Yeah.
I
No,
have to be in
yeah.
Louisiana in about less time than I have to get there.
You're all good. You are all good. We're so excited. This looks so great. This looks awesome. What do you wish you did with your time?
I probably wish that I served the community a little bit more.
I wish I had more time to hang out with my friends because school takes up a lot of it.
Yeah.
Consistent sleep hours and kind of some consistency would be a better use of time.
Like if you had extra time, what do you wish you did with it?
Studied.
Study. Do your grades affect that? Do your grades tell you you need to study more? Yeah. All right, last question here. You ready?
Yeah.
Who do you feel connected to right now?
Probably my family and my significant other.
Probably my mom because we just moved into our new house and we're hanging out a lot.
You see that guy in the UT shirt right there?
Yeah.
That guy.
That guy. Why do you feel connected to him?
Just a good guy.
Just a good guy. Just a good guy. That's awesome. Well, Brian, thank you, man.
Yeah, man,
that's
for sure.
Great. You're done.
Yeah,
that's so easy.
Quiz.
That's so easy. Oh, shoot. All right. Good Lord. Have you ever felt like God was distant? Maybe you've grown up in church or around church and you have these moments when you quote unquote feel God, but then maybe something happened over the last couple months where you didn't really feel Him anymore. Maybe you're new to church or new watching today, and that idea of being close with God has never really hit you before. See, wherever you fall on that spectrum, the question still is that if God is real, why doesn't He feel close all the time? Why can't we have a desired intimacy or closeness with God all the time? Sometimes we think we don't do things right, like we're messing up some formula, like, oh, I don't feel God because I didn't read my Bible this week, or I only prayed once or twice or none at all, and that's why I don't feel God. And then not even to mention our schedule, because it's insane how much is on our plate. We have school for 8 hours a day, then extracurriculars and practice, then spending time with family, then homework, not to mention getting our Xbox or TikTok plug in. It's just hard sometimes to devote time to God, especially when He feels distant. Sometimes we go through real stuff that's just undoubtedly hard. Whether it's through the struggles of school, having a social life, being with family, things that cause us stress and anxiety. And after a while of going through some lows in life, we can have a feeling of God, where are you? God, I feel you in certain moments, but most of the time it just feels like you're distant. God, where are you? Maybe this is true in your life. I know for me personally, I've had this feeling before throughout the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. Sometimes you just feels distant. But perhaps feelings aren't always facts. Maybe God isn't as distant as we think. Because here's what's true. I think there is a way to be intimate and close with God because throughout all of Scripture, God is examined as one who desires intimacy with His creation, meaning you and me. He desires to be close with us. In fact, there's nothing more in this entire universe that He wants more than just to be close with you. John, who was one of the closest followers of Jesus, says this to a church around where he's living, and he's writing from the perspective of God. He says that God says, "Here I am. Stand at the door and knock." I love how the way he starts, because anytime God feels distant or when our life isn't going great, we usually say, "God, where are you?" And He says, "Here I am. I'm at the door and I'm knocking. I'm not somewhere out there not really caring about you, but I'm right here. I'm at the door and I'm knocking." And our first thought is like, come on, you're God, just come in. Like, you have the opportunity to come into my life, take over, just do it, God. Snap your fingers, I need help. Do you know why God won't do this? You know why in the midst of our hardest days, He won't just snap His fingers and make everything okay? Because if He did that, which He 100% has the power to do, there would be no need for you to open the door. There would be no need for us to have a relationship with Him, because He would just end up taking care of everything for us, and there would be no need for us to turn to Him. But here's what John says in the next verse. He says, "If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come in and eat with that person, and they with me." When we open the door for God and allow Him to fully come into our lives, meaning we bring Him the good and we bring Him the bad, then we'll be fully intimate with Him. One of the first things we can do in order to have an intimate relationship with God is we have to give Him time. Imagine trying to be really close to a friend. Imagine your best friend right now that you have, and you ask them to come over and hang out, and they say, "Yeah, but I only want to hang out for like 15 minutes a week." How close do you think you and that friend are going to get? Not that close. It wouldn't be an intimate relationship. The idea of intimacy and closeness with someone or God is the idea of just being with them. I know it's hard too, because we live in such a schedule-driven world and it almost feels like we have to fit God into our schedule. But we can be with God at any moment in the day. We can pause and be still and allow God into our lives at any time. Whether that's intentionally in the morning by reading our Bibles or listening to music or just praying and having conversations with Him throughout the day. But a way to be close with Him and not having that feeling of distance is we have to give Him time. So is God really distant in our life? I would say no. I think He's more active than ever, and if we give Him time, that's when we'll start to recognize that.